What's up, everybody? My name is Viola. I'm the host of the Cerebral System here on TransenDID. On this channel, we talk about DID content, mental health content, LGBT content, we do vlogs, gaming, spoken word, all kinds of different types of content. Anyway, today, what we're going to be doing is something a little different. Well, we've done this kind of thing before, but it was for a good reason. We're going to be taking a personality test. Now, this test in particular is for Imposter Syndrome. I'll explain what that is in a minute. We've done this once before when I tested myself for not Alzheimer's. What am I thinking? Am I 80? No. Oh man, why can't I think of what it's called? Asperger's. That's what it was. And I had a very high chance of that one. But Imposter Syndrome essentially is where you feel like you have a very specific self-esteem issue. You believe you're unworthy of success. This test will assess whether you are struggling with imposter syndrome. So, if you know me, you know my self-esteem is kind of weird. Like, most of the time I feel like, yeah, I'm worthy of success. But if you know me personally, it's just like, is this good enough? No, I ask that a lot. And it's probably not the end of the world if I do have a high score on this one. For those wondering what site this is, though, it is psych tests. Their whole thing is like, hey, test yourself, see what you got. It's a relatively short test, about 10 minutes long, with 5+ questions, and scientifically validated. Let's do it. Alright, number 1. I feel like I don't deserve any success I've obtained. Do I strongly agree, somewhat agree, / disagree, or strongly disagree? Okay, I can put it like between strongly agree and somewhat agree, because I'll just put it at somewhat agree, because honestly, I'm kind of that weird middle road where I kind of agree, but I also kind of disagree. Even if people praise my skills, I still don't think I'm as accomplished as they think I am. Yeah, I strongly agree with that one. I may get rewards for my hard work, but I don't feel I have earned them. Yeah, somewhat agree. 4. I'm afraid that people will soon realize that I'm not as smart as I make myself out to be. Definitely strongly agree on that. 5. Most of the accomplishments I have were just a fluke. No, I kind of disagree with that one. I feel like I worked for what I got so far. I find it difficult to accept compliments. Yes. Oh my god, I suck at accepting compliments. Like, someone could be like, oh, you're so pretty. I'm just like, yeah, I'm average. I'm not that pretty. Or like, oh my god, you do such good work. It's like, thanks. I try. I downplay my achievements because I don't think they're as amazing as people think they are. Yeah. Oh, I get the feeling it's going to be a high score. Alright, so this kind of just gives you a synopsis of all of this. Oh! Not as high as I thought. It's, I got a 63 out of 100. That'd be a lot higher. You may take pride in some of your achievements, but still struggle to take full ownership of them. Sometimes, in spite of all that you've accomplished and the effort you put into achieving it, you feel like a bit of an imposter. As a result, you may attribute some of your success factors beyond your control and therefore feel like you haven't entirely earned the respect and praise that you were given. You want to believe that you're worthy of success, but still can't fully convince yourself. That seems about right. So, okay, I've got a mild case at this rate, I guess. Is 63 a mild case? I don't know. It wasn't 100%. Thank God. I thought it was gonna be. So if I had answered like all the way to definitely agree on all of them, I probably would have had it. So I do have issues with my self-esteem. Like, I'll be really proud of a video, and when it doesn't perform well, I just go like, well, I guess they didn't like it. Do I want to try something new, or do I want to keep going with this and see if it does better? Like the Cerebral System videos, I started seeing a decline in views and everything with certain aspects of it. I'm just like, what am I doing wrong? Is this not interesting do people just not care about this? Do they want something new? And I don't get comments very often, so it's not like I can just look at those and say, okay, what do people think? And I think that's the hard part about being a smaller YouTuber sometimes, is you kind of get inside your own head a little bit, like, oh my god, oh, it's not performing as well as the other videos, what do I do? Oh no, like, do people hate me? Am I ugly? What's going on? Like, your brain goes nuts. And sometimes I'm just trying to get that mindset of sometimes they're not going to perform as well as you would have hoped, and it's nothing on you, it's just how things work. Because I realized that my other videos that I did in the past couple of days were very good, and they did pretty well, actually. So it wasn't necessarily like the content, I suppose. It was more... It wasn't me. It was just the content wasn't interesting to some people, and that's fine. You know, I just gotta convince myself, like, hey, it happened. You know, it'll get better. Let it go. But it is a blow to my self-esteem, a little bit. I'm kind of tempted to do one more test, actually. Well, let's see what else we got. Career. There's career tests on here? Ambition test, athlete mental skills. Huh. Call center customer service rep test. No. I've seen that kind of stuff. It does not go very well. Career motivation, career personality, aptitude. Ooh. This might have to be another video, actually. Because I'm seeing some really interesting looking tests on there, and I'm actually intrigued by them. But anyway, that's all I got for this video. I'm sorry it was a little bit shorter. I expected that test to take longer. I didn't think it was going to be that short. That happens, I guess. So, anywho, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that. Matt always do. If you like what I do here, like, comment, subscribe, and all that good kind of stuff. It really helps me a lot, especially with this algorithm. It is a mess. And as always, you're beautiful, you're loud, and you're important. That is very, very, very important to me and everyone up here. And we'll see you in the next video that we make. So until then, goodbye.